This is True Freeman 317. Today is March 26, 2012. I just thought I'd go ahead and put up an example. Basically, this is actually my personal private identification. I don't have to contract to identify myself. Okay, none of us do. But I'm just going to give you an example of what some of us down here in Indiana are doing. Some of us freemen, we have canceled our contracts with the licensed branch, rescinded our contracts, rescinded our signature on the contracts. We have produced our own photo identification, which we have a right to do. And as long as you don't force the information, you'll be fine. Put your proper information in there and properly identify yourself and your status, and there you have it. So we're down here in Indiana, and we have labeled ours Indiana Free State because this is a free state republic. And have constitutional protection travel identification. Then I have a apostille number, which is on a document, a status document that we had notarized and filed with the county recorder. Had it authenticated through the Secretary of State, and this is this number serves as two purposes. This is our identification number, and it's our private property identification number, meaning any property that we have, we will put this number on there, such as our vehicle for private travel. Then I have my name, self-aware, living man on the land, care of, my address, Indianapolis, Indiana, near the zip code with brackets. It doesn't it doesn't exist on the page. Basically, non-domestic without the U.S. Date of birth, and it expires the day I expire. Expiration date. Why should your identification expire? It makes no sense. It expires because it generates revenue. When it expires and you have to come renew it, it generates more revenue. Okay. And Convention de la Hague due October 5th, 1961. That's basically the document. Active state document, basically. And then I have constitutionally protected right here, which is the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And if they want to approach me, then they need to have a warrant. And I'm a first-class private sovereign American national. I'm not a second-class federal U.S. citizen. And if you, a lot of you understand, look up the legal definition of the word citizen. Citizen is one who owes allegiance to another country or authority. Period. We only owe something to our Creator. Okay, we don't owe anything to the government. Before we would owe something to the government, we would owe it to our fellow sovereign Americans, such as the duty to protect each other and stand on each other's rights. Okay, we don't owe the duty to the government. That's why I'm not a citizen. I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm a sovereign American. America is the globe. Okay, I'm a sovereign American. Period. I'm not a citizen. I'm not a citizen. Period. Okay. And I'm just gonna try to make it quick. I just want to get this uploaded. And that's the front of it, and it has my photo and my proper information. And on the back it says, the U.S. Supreme Court has ruled the unalienable right to travel is part of the liberty of which American citizen cannot be deprived without due process of law under the Fifth Amendment. See Kent versus Delhi, 357 U.S. 116 125. As a private sovereign American inhabiting the land of Indiana near Indianapolis, Indiana State, this sovereign American has constitutional protection. Please be informed that this traveler is a secured party, first-class private sovereign American, and not a second-class public federal U.S. citizen, and as such has served your administrative agency's lawful notice of its secured party status in the community. This traveler does not willfully choose to consent to offer to contract, nor to be compelled to incriminate himself by answering any question and thereby entering into any sort of verbal agreement, unless you have a warrant for this sovereign American's arrest, i.e. a valid sworn claim of liability, or have seen this sovereign American commit a felony. You have no probable cause to detain him, as he has the right to free travel. Please also be informed that under the rules of the Uniform Commercial Code, this first class sovereign American is not engaged in any commercial activity, statutory law where motor vehicle license is mandatory. This first class sovereign American is a free-born and natural sovereign American riding a bike or traveling for pleasure in an automobile, and this form of conveyance of locomotion is his private property for private use only. And yes, we are using these. Yes, we are producing them. They don't like them, but it is what it is. I have a right to identify myself, and I have a right to identify myself properly. Now, if my name wasn't scratched out, you would see you address yourself upper lowercase proper. Doesn't have an expiration date. It expires the day you expire. Now, if your facial features change over the years, you want to change it so it fits your new look. But other than that, I mean, there's no reason to renew it. And this is True Freeman 317. I just thought I'd upload this for just to show you what form of identification some of us sovereigns down here in Indianapolis are doing, and in Indiana, period. So please leave your comments.